Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hand of Fate.
Back so soon? I knew you would not falter. The King of Plague.
So I am recording from my parents' place over the holidays. We've had some issues with audio, but hopefully that's been resolved by now. But I think we are ready to get going. In combat, on each counterattack, player inflicts double damage and loses 1 food. Okay. Counterattacks are now bad. That hurts, actually. In combat, everybody moves 20% faster and receives plus 50% damage from all sources.
He has grown in the dark, surviving every challenge and feasting upon the bones of every single failure.
Oh, whoops. No, I wanted to do it myself. Oh my god. Now this deck isn't even mine. That's super frustrating. Alright, well, I'm putting in all the new stuff. We'll start with that. I definitely want this. There really aren't that many artifacts I'm actively interested in. I like the mage gloves, actually. Don't know if there were... I needed to put 1 shield in. Let's put that in. That was one worth doing. That. Okay, so weapons that I want in. I didn't want a ton of weapons. Thunderstrike, yes. This is new. Nothing else was particularly impressive, but we're still 8 short. Good God. Okay. 8. What was this one? Yeah. My goal is not ever take hits. What was this one? I think some of the rings were worth it. Bashing ring. Yeah, bashing ring was worthwhile. I like this. It's good for healing. Oopsie. No, stop telling me to use it. Not worth doing. What was the rack cleaver? I don't remember. I like that, actually. Stunning enemies is good. It's always good. It's been a while since I've played, so I have forgotten some stuff. That's right, I was doing rings. What's the master's ring? 1 food when you enter a shop. If I were to find it, it would be useful, but I have a feeling I'm going to be doing, like, a food dance. Trying to get food. I want the Plunderer's Ring, because Plunderer's Ring's really good. Might not be the worst thing. Yeah, I'm gonna be wounded, so sure. What's this? Oh, yeah. I did have a lot of gold, but I don't know if I really want to do it like that. But I might as well, and I still need 1 more, so maybe I'll put in... What was this one? The hit on the player gives the player's next life. If you take damage, do more damage. I don't want that. I don't want to ever take damage. That's the important part. And now I gotta go fix the encounter deck. Gosh darn it. those with tokens, so I can start removing stuff. These I don't want. Start pulling stuff out. Things that I don't want anymore. There's a lot of things I don't want anymore. A lot of things. And some stuff that I'm sure I do. Summoned I liked, because I got some pretty good rewards from that. The old graveyard was good, at least the one time I did it. Sure. Now that my deck's been, like, obnoxiously altered, let's get started.
The king will not respond to your normal tactics. In fact, he will make you work harder for less gain than ever.
Yep, that doesn't surprise me though. Village Spider. Those cards. Oh my gosh. So many brutal enemies just sitting there. Well, we might as well get started.
So much destruction you have wrought. Once this is done and the Rat King chews upon your bones, it will be an age before I can find new pieces to face those who come to play.
After your first chance card pick, you may return the card and draw again. After shuffling? Oh my gosh. Well, I could just go to the
All
next
sorts
level.
of terrible things live in caves. Are you sure?
I am more than willing to fight stuff.
Well then, how will you deal with this?
Though I kind of did that way too fast. 2 of death should be nothing. Basically, I need to not counterattack, and instead of counterattacking, I need to dodge, roll away. That needs to be my goal. It's gonna make things a little bit harder. Cards. A weapon card. Shield Breaker. Press left bumper to perform a devastating attack, ignoring the opponent's blocking action.
As
Sure,
pleases
I'll give it a
you.
shot. But I'm also going to climb down to retrieve this weapon. Can I top card this? Let's do it.
Choose from these options.
Confirm. I like this blessing. That's amazing. Thunderstrike. Okay, this one. High tier attacks heal the wielder. Press left bumper to drain health from surrounding enemies. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm equipping this. I'm gonna keep going. I'll get ambushed. 6 of Plague. Okay. So, because I've got a way to heal myself, I don't necessarily need to be as worried about counterattacking. And we're back in. So, we're gonna sneak up and kill the enemy that's pretending to be dead. I will confirm. I really like this Guardian Angel blessing. 3 gains cards, cool, 7 gold.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Yes, I am grateful for that. Nice. Food wagon.
I expect this will come as a welcome surprise.
Get some food. 5 food, so worth it.
Caves and caverns. One cannot hope to find adventure without a little delving now.
Alright, so we know where...
I have been confident, perhaps complacent. Yet, these final opponents I assembled in ages past, specifically to hold against the greatest challenges. Ye cannot possibly hope to defeat them.
Oh, good. Because I have Guardian Angel. Maybe I will be able to succeed. So I call out to them, they get mad at me. Gotta do tracks in the mud now. Okay, good to know. I'm not leaving.
A voyage across the ocean, or merely a trip down the river.
This is going to eat a lot of my food, but it's going to be worth it. Tracks in the mud. It is easy to follow the trail of carnage in the woods, however, once there it becomes difficult, many animals and beasts travel here, and their tracks are crossed and confused. Please let me top card. Yes. This Guardian Angel stuff is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I can't get over how awesome it is. This is the one in whatever. Okay. Okay, it usually lets me top card it. Alright, now for the big one. Tracks tonight is the hard one. It's the one where I failed, I think.
We play for a token now.
Yep. You burst from the brush and follow the huntsman as he pursues the white minotaur. Night has fallen since you arrived, and the chase proceeds at a breakneck pace. It isn't long before you lose sight of both your quarries, but you can still hear them somewhere up ahead. Then, clearly, the huntsman yells, "If you want to share this bounty, you need to pull your finger out." You pick up the pace and head toward the sound of his voice. This is where I've always failed. Oh god, and I can't follow. Yes! Bingo, baby. Dashing through the trees, you follow the huntsman's voice until it leads you into an underground structure. His voice continues to echo from inside, and you delve deeper. Token acquired.
Sail away and see what you will find.
Where the ship the jetty is attacked by 6 of dust. Let's do this. Health. Okay, so that'll
a little extra health, but it is only a momentary respite.
Well,
what brings you to play the game?
Oh God, why is
I know
this
you
in
will
here?
not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
Top card, please.
A choice. Select your desire.
So it reshuffles. Nope. Here a click. First I have to attempt to escape the gas. No, I do not want to fail here. So one pain card. Wow,
Nasty.
10 max health, that sucks. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Just checking my audio balance here real fast. It seems like we're doing pretty good. Alright, and we're back. We're still going to attempt to pry it open. And hopefully I won't fail. Really? I'm really good at sucking at opening this treasure chest. Got really close to not succeeding. 4 games cards. Some gold. What we needed.
Innocence. Easily lost. Never regained. Precious beyond measure.
I mean, it's better than my current shield because it actually reveals stuff. We have a good chunk of gold moving forward. Our traveling jeweler might give us some rings. It's an ambush. That's actually new. 2 of dust shouldn't be hard to deal with, though. I got 1 health remaining. This kills the dust. Well, I guess I can still meet the jeweler. I got no gains from that, though, which is unfortunate. Alright, Ring of Gluttony. I receive 30% more healing from consuming food. Disciple's Ring. We receive 5% less damage per blessing and 5% more damage per curse. Which means that technically that would be taking more damage. Whenever you receive healing, we get a gold. Money per gold that, or damage per gold that we have. So that would leave us at 80 gold, which would be an extra 4 damage. Let's give it a shot.
These are the sort of exchanges I find most promising.
I want to keep that. Guess I'm selling this. Which puts us up pretty good. I'm gonna buy some food. No, I'm not. Not for those prices. So we're doing an extra 5 damage now. Which seems pretty good to me. Now the traveling mage. I'm looking for a good helm. That's what I'm looking for. Let me know if there's any particularly good helms. The dragon ring. Don't have any other dragon items, so. Plunderer's cap. Yes.
Greater choice is always an asset.
Indeed it is, which means I'm also going to sell this, because honestly, so any magical weapon ability that kills a creature also refreshes the artifact cooldown. I don't have any artifacts. I should check the food. 1 food for 6 stars. I was really hoping for better than that. Okay, I do need to make sure that the Plunderer's Cap got equipped. Inventory. Yes, it was. I guess I can have a bunch of rings. that's the thing I can do. Stranger in the shadows. I'll accept. Would you like to earn more gold? Yes, I would. I love this blessing. This blessing is amazing. I'll do it one more time. I don't need the token or anything, but gold is never a bad thing. And with Guardian Angel, I'm not too worried about the utter failure. It's like, I think I'm good for now. The Noble Trader.
Wealth separates the highest from the lowest, and that is, in itself, a form of virtue.
I'm not selling my shield. Wandering minstrels.
We have lost so much, you and I. Yet even to this day, these minstrels play on tirelessly.
One day on a long country road, you meet a pair of wandering minstrels. The pair inquires as to your current needs, explaining that they have many interests and many interesting and unique talents. I can request food. We are but humble traveling minstrels with little to spare, but we will trade half of our food for half of your gold. I want the token. Yeah, I paid way overpaid. You certainly have a lot of gold, one of the minstrels exclaims. And thanks, the pair tell you where to find an oracle to the old gods. So we get the token. That's what makes it worth it. We are heading to Kabir next. Kadir, that's not a B. Kadir. The Duke is holding a victory celebration requiring the service of fine entertainers such as ourselves. Perhaps we shall see you there. The token is mine, that is what counts. And then a cave escape.
All sorts of terrible things live in caves. Are you sure?
And then Innocence turns over some other stuff.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
Luckily, we got to top card that really hard. So cool, we get a token. It's standard blood auction. I didn't read through it because it's exactly the same as the other ones. Oof.
These trails wind, and our goals wind with them. My voice and these words draw us closer to the inevitable conclusion.
You know I'm fighting. 3 mages and a lich. Let's do it. I'm gonna die. Oh wow, that killed me. How unfortunate. Unfortunately, the dodge roll did not save me.
The rats will find you and gnaw upon your bones.
Well,
Again, you
so-
lose. I thought you would do better than this.
The labyrinth, go figure. 25 health gain, and the oracle. That's for generously sharing with the minstrels, which is a good thing we did. I should have given all my gold. Winning the blood auction, a 20 gain card, an emergency ring, and blood auction. Nothing too unexpected, to be honest.
How bare my cabinet now looks. I have
Am I
saved
willing to
much for
continue?
this moment.
You know what? I am willing to continue. I don't see a reason why I shouldn't. We can try again. We weren't playing for too long.
Are you a religious person? Now is the time for prayers. The King of Plague will kill you and lick the fat from your bones.
Okay, so some stuff did. I want the emergency ring. What was the ring of gluttony? Is this one that I didn't know? Yeah, this is the one I didn't know. I'm not particularly fond of it. Let's do some encounters. We've got 3 new ones. And I think we can go ahead and remove probably the noble. Well, he has occasionally offered me other stuff. Let's get rid of the Wandering Minstrels. I really wasn't all that impressed with that encounter in terms of it'll gain me stuff. Alright. So much fun stuff. Let's
At
get
their
started.
heart, all games are about power,
That's
are
an
they
unfortunate
not?
equipment draw.
The acquiring of power,
Okay, that could be good.
the retaining of power, and most importantly, the use of
I'm
power.
going to fail at doing this treasure chest per usual.
Choose from these options.
That was close. So now we gotta dodge the gas. I don't know if I've huge failure at this. I'm sure as hell not following it though. Nice. Lucky's lucky. So then comes the real question. So I followed the failure to the top, and then not to the top, so then I took what was on the top. It's working out. Oh, nice. Start with a whole bunch of gold. That could have been better.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, I don't know what these rings do. If you reach 0 health...
A plan for when all others have failed. Isn't that
Oh
wise?
my.
The true test of an alchemist was always to turn dross into plus.
We're gonna go with the emergency ring.
Of course, one has to wonder how you got into that situation in the first place.
We're gonna give food to the priest. I'll give 10 food. Last time we managed... Yes. Nice. 1 blessing, and we get the token. Treasure picker. When player chooses
gods
from
look
multiple
upon you
gains
favorably.
cards, his choice are increased by 1. Nice. That could be really good in getting us some pretty sweet stuff. Food wagon. We'll call it an offer help. So we'll get a food gains card. 3 food. Nice. Overall, I'd call this a success. Druids. This is new.
Let us meet those who worship natural forces rather than the gods.
You are approached by a group of mysterious, robed people. One of the robed figures addresses you. You look well accustomed to battle. Would you like to earn some coin? Sure. We are druids wishing to perform certain rituals over the coming weeks. These activities must take place at specific times and places. If we cannot risk any interruptions, such as creatures or bandits, we will pay gold. Sure. First ceremony will be at the Sacred Stones at exactly midday on the summer solstice. We shall see you there. I have foreseen it. Cool. So that token is going to give us whatever's next. And this is, of course, our stairs. For the
One
next
more step down, and we may see the end of this, or another set of stairs.
one.
Do you understand what it is we do now? Or did I rush you through the rules, pushing you into the plague before you were prepared?
We should be able to handle this. 3 of dust.
Perhaps this
3 of
time you will
mages.
best your intellectual superiors.
Well, we don't have a choice. We have to fight.
Occasionally, brawn may defeat brains.
That is not good damage. 25 health. She'll put us in pretty. Alright, so we got a shop in the labyrinth. Well, I'm going to the labyrinth. I'm too curious about the White Minotaur. Even though I do not have the goods. I don't know if the labyrinth is going to be... The labyrinth is going to be a bunch of successes and fails. It's an ambush. 2 at dust. This should be easy. Shop. I've got 57 gold. Don't know how many more steps before we get the loan back. Enormous shield. Knock enemies down but reduces your move speed. The mithril would be nice. We've got extra medium armor. It's really not enough though, and I was really hoping for a better weapon. Not any of those. One of the Gaines helms would have been something else to do, but...
Again, a token is at stake.
Oh. It's just immediately a token. You follow the huntsman's voice further into the stone structure. At first glance, it appears decrepit, but you start to notice signs that it is still in use. Fresh torches hang in the sconces on the walls, and you can make out a jumble of footprints in the dust. Passageways splinter off and twist away in every direction. When I first started hunting the beast, I considered it just that, a mindless animal with an unquenchable thirst for blood. The huntsman's voice now appears to be coming from all around you. It fought, rampaged, and devours with no apparent focus. In time, though, I came to discover that there was a meaning to the beast's madness. The White Minotaur is singular in its power, but it pursues its own kind as zealously as I pursue it. The branching pathways of the labyrinth start to confuse and disorient you. I cannot tell you why, whether it be for family or for food. The huntsman's voice echoes weakly out of the darkness as if now further away. I won't bore you with any more details. Suffice it to say that this place makes the perfect trap.
Take your time if you like. I've waited long enough.
However, every trap needs a lure, and the trouble is that my lure is hungry. Old Whitey didn't take the bait this time, but you are my consolation prize. Off in the dark, you hear the scrape of steel and stone, followed by a blood-curdling roar. Just so we're clear, I'm locking you in here with them. You did better than most, but now we must part ways.
I have never seen the like, both man and beast. A most impressive creature, though I doubt you were inclined to appreciate it much of the time.
Oh, goody. This is terrifying. I have only my axe. Ow, that hurts. Charge me, you fool. I'm getting wrecked. Oh my gosh. This is quite a fight. Okay, so I'm gonna get one hit in at a time. That's unblockable, which I do not disagree with. Yep, one hit at a time. that I can't rotate the camera right now. It's way too close. I've got 3 hits tops left that I can take. Really close. So close. Oh wow, that was it. Minotaur down. That was harrowing, to say the least. After defeating the Minotaur, you become aware of more noises in the dark. Knowing that you cannot face more foes, your only option is to try to escape the labyrinth. You tear through the maze in a desperate bid to find a way out. Oh god. Yes! You think that you're seeing familiar territory as you dash through the maze. You tear through the maze in desperate... Oh god, I have to keep going? Oh my gosh. Luck's on my side. You think you're seeing familiar territory. Keep going. I hope it's not a go till you fail sort of thing.
A choice. Select your desire.
3 for 3. And I keep going. Oh my... Oh, wow. You eventually find your way to the exit, but as promised, it has been locked. You hear the sounds of imminent demise approaching. You throw yourself against the door in the desperate hope that it can be broken. This... Okay. Tense time. Nice. The door appears to give a little under the force of your body slam. I'm doing good following the success. I think I need a huge success and not a failure. Yes, I got the huge success. The door buckles under your assault. The sound of your pursuers grows closer. The hinges of the door finally give way under your sustained battery. You burst out of the labyrinth and into the cold night to your escape. You don't notice that several Minotaurs escape into the wild. This card's token is now yours. That was
If you found
harrowing.
your way beyond the maze, I'm certain he can too.
Also, it says I got an achievement. That was another ambush.
A pleasure
Oh
to see
my
the Queen
God.
return.
Oh, this is gonna be harrowing. Release the Minotaurs. No! Oh. The ring triggered immediately. ring triggered immediately. Okay, I wasn't sure how that would work. And I get nothing for that fight either. Oh,
Finally, an opportunity to eat.
yeah, I am now out of food. I'm taking this.
Above all rings, this is the one most coveted by the greedy. Famine lurks over your very shoulder.
Yeah, I know.
Waiting.
I did bad things. I think the next step might be the 10th one.
Your situation is starting to look hopeless.
Yep. So, I did not gain nearly as much as I needed to. Well, there's the shop. That's where I'm headed.
Think about the way we play this game.
Oh god, the crucible.
You continue to die, yet we reset the board each time. One has to wonder how it is possible to truly lose.
That's a good point, mysterious man. Yep, make me pick 2. Oh, I can handle the Jack of Plague, right? I can counterattack now freely. I've got 0. Myself in a bad position, and taking as much damage as I did in the Minotaur.
A death to fear. Once more into the grave.
But we got some
How unfortunate for you. We reach the end of days, and the end of my reserves. You have taken near everything from me.
Summer solstice, that's what I expected. And from here, 5 food gains, lightning crash, and the white Minotaur. Interesting. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, so thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. I know I died quite a bit, and hopefully there wasn't too much background noise, since I'm not alone in this house recording. But either way, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.